Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. The Wildcats will kick it away to start us off. This one will be fair caught. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they'll get him down that time. Second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Kansas State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, lets it go.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the ground, it's Harbor. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. A handoff from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Longhorns will have to kick it away.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. This will likely be the last play of the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Wildcats come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers. Football, but man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's an important first down on that running play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Receiver makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And he pulls in the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Wildcats will come to the line to run the hurry-up. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into. But the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And they go in front here in this.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop. After just a short gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. Check this out. Offense going. Coming up. Side their own 40. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Complete with a running back, but can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Play action here on 1st down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Longhorns churn out another 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Owens. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw yet again. Nice grab. It's Sanchez. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Harbor. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. They're going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Longhorns are in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely...
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained.